Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Soulja here, back again with a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my exact ad strategy, a way to hold consistency with TikTok ads. This is exactly what I do, this is what I've set up, and how I'm able to maintain consistent numbers on TikTok ads. And I know this number might look big, but I guarantee you, this ad strategy that I'm going to tell you in this video can translate directly at any scale. It's not going to break when you scale up. It's not going to break when you're at $50, $100 a day. This is just going to be getting you the best optimized results. I'm going to be showing you guys behind the ad account, the orders, and basically thinking out loud and why I made the decisions I made. Again, guys, there is no one set correct way to run ads. You don't need to know how many times somebody breathed. It's all relative, and it's not one size fits all. So this is actually my second time recording this video. The first time I felt like I didn't provide enough value, so here I am. I'm going to be showing everything. And if I didn't show enough, just comment it down below and I'll get right back. All right, guys, as you can see here, I'm going to refresh it really quick. And yeah, so this was like earlier this week when I recorded it originally, and I was just watching it back and I was like, you know what, I can show a lot more, I can help out a lot more, and I really just want to get into the reason why I do everything. So because a lot of people think, again, you need all these certain numbers, you need certain numbers of ad groups, different things like that, and yes, when that might become relative, when maybe you're doing a glitch method or something like that, which is all in our Discord. You can see that in the Black Hat Lounge. We have all the ad strategies and PDFs and things like that. But really quick here, I did want to give a shout out to the Discord. It's an amazing place for like-minded people to learn. We have tons of insanely valuable resources all in one spot. We practically have every solution to every problem. I'm in Black Hat all day long. Just a shameless plug for this amazing community of like-minded people. But when it comes to, just basic media buying, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what was done. There's no glitch strategies done with this. Of course, I could have had a much better return on ad spend. And this is just a real video to, show you, the problems that you face, the mud that you have to walk through in order to shine. I've been doing this for 4 years now, but no matter how much experience, I always am making mistakes. I'm always learning. And that's something you guys should keep in mind as well. So, yeah, guys, so here you go. See, on the 22nd, we did $27,270 in sales. This is kind of my coast area, about 20 to 25K a day. Towards the end of the day, I did try to do something new, and I'll get into that with ads. But so as you can see, 43,000 sessions, 1.96 conversion rate, 3230 average order value, and then we had 845 orders. Now, the one thing about this product in particular is the supply cost is super low and the quality is amazing. So this isn't something, it's not like flammable goods or anything like that. It's something, it's a tangible object, and everybody is receiving their orders via USPS. So just because, as you can see, we make sure to be fulfilling all the orders. That's another reason why this is kind of a few days later. We've been dealing and juggling with Chinese New Year and just, all that stuff. So that's one thing, guys. Just make sure you're fulfilling your orders. And yeah, so as you can see, yeah, but jumping back onto the Shopify dashboard for just a minute here. But without further ado, I'm going to get here for what pretty much all you guys are here for, which is my exact ad setup. And this is something that I do. It's precautions that I take to remain consistent. So really, when it comes to TikTok, one way you want to scale at the same time as vertically is you also want to scale horizontally. This is crucial, but please do not use the same creative on multiple ad accounts. All of these creatives are essentially the same but have minor switches, such as the song, a few seconds longer or shorter, and one minor switch from the winning creative. Again, do not use the same creative on multiple ad accounts. You will be punished by higher CPMs and cost per click. Per every ad account, use a new creative. Really, is what I did is that you guys can see here on the 22nd, I have multiple ad accounts. So, as you can see, I have ad account 2847, ad account 2848, and ad account 2846. So these are all my ad accounts and what they spent. So the first one spent $4,763, as you can see here. And this again is on the 22nd. I'm going to go ahead and refresh it. That way you guys have a full understanding. Again, before I get into all this, I just want to refresh it, show you guys that there's nothing to hide here. So again, 2847 on the 22nd, we spent $36.94. Go ahead and refresh that. And I did accidentally delete these, so I am filtering them by deleted. Sorry about that. And then, so on 2846 on the 22nd, We only spent $1,218. I'll get into that. And that has to do with consistency, okay? So one thing you guys notice is I already spread it horizontally between multiple ad accounts. And look what I solved. That ad account, like let's say if I was running on that could have had a spending issue, and at the end of the day, it was solved. So that was good. As you guys can see here, there is a campaign for $2,000 that didn't even spend. It happens. Again, guys, I have since this date actually found a surefire method to completely solve it. So you will have to stay tuned and subscribe for next video. And that's going to change lives. But yeah, so again, I was spreading between ad accounts, trying to minimize as much risk as possible. And it worked. As you guys can see here, we had some risk. This was a risky ad account. It looked like a lot of ad groups were getting rejected as well. So, it's good that we had multiple ad accounts to, give us some cushion. So as well, so let's go to our first ad account. Because no matter what, you're always going to have that one ad account. And I think that's a really good example, because if you look at these others, this didn't have any rejections. This had one, which is like usually a glitch, and like you'll click on it and nothing will even appear. So yeah. So we had these two accounts spend, and the one thing about this product is that I noticed is the cost per clicks and CPMs are a tad higher than what I'm used to, but I'll get into that and why they're there. We're not using, again, any glitch strategies or anything. That is all in the black hat of my Discord. This is solely and only straight up media buying with CBO and ABO. This is raw, something anyone can do. And you don't need all these crazy backdoor methods. All you really need to do is think like this. Okay, so upon my ad setup, going through these ad accounts, it's all the same deal. And it's typical media buying. If you see the cost per click and the CPMs are on the rise, you kill it. One thing you guys might notice right now is my conversions are 0. My CPA is 0 and my CVR is 0%. So one thing I do, and this is going to go against a lot of other YouTubers or what they might tell you, things like that. But again, I try to think, and I think this has led to a lot of recent success, is I try my best to think like the algorithm. So how can I work along with it and, adhere to it? So what I did with this is I basically said, okay, so with Pixel, a lot of you guys might know, with the Pixel, I was switching it out, and these pixels aren't actually connected to my Shopify store. Because when the TikTok pixel's in its learning phase, it's actually showing it to more people for less, because it's trying to gather more data in order to optimize. TikTok pixel optimization doesn't work, it's not a thing, and results will tend to fall off the longer you run the ads. So one thing, again, is doing that. And then obviously, TikTok's here, thinking like the algorithm. TikTok's where it's at right now due to its video optimization algorithm. Facebook, for example, it's due to where it's at. It's due to all of its successes because of, its ability to target ads correctly based on, pixel optimization and its plethora, almost 20 years plus of consumer data. So if you guys ever watched me back then, that's what I was doing. I was always leveraging Facebook's pixel optimization power, but now with TikTok, I'm always leveraging creatives. So that's one thing huge. I have a really easy, surefire way to make sure you're good to go with that, but we'll get to that at the ad level. So as you guys can see here, there's a mix of ABOs, 2 ABOs, and CBOs. This is an ABO. I don't know why I made a $50 budget here, but really, you guys get the gist. There was just ABOs and CBOs. This campaign that spent $2,000, for example, on the 22nd, there's only 10 to 11 ad groups depending on how you duplicate it. That's one thing you'll notice with all my campaigns. I really only do 10 ad groups nowadays. I don't really have time to be like making tons and tons of ad groups. So I'm always trying to figure out, how can I optimize the ad groups? And one thing that I found that works crazy. So really, one thing I noticed using ACO was CBO performs much better than ABO. So here we go. So we're basically going to set up a campaign. Again, it's going to be campaign budget optimization, and you can set it to any budget you want. So again, let's just say you're starting at $1,000. Go ahead and click continue. And then you can see we click website, and then that new pixel we created will show up. and then that new pixel we created will show up, and then we go to complete payment. I turn these off, and video download. You can leave user comments on with moderation, but what I found with TikTok is people can get pretty crafty with comments, so I still just turn them off, because someone can just say something stupid, and it starts this different types of chain of people, and it just starts showing it to the wrong audience for no reason. So yeah, so this is the kicker right here: automated creative optimization. It's huge, you got to use it. And now locations, you can choose any locations you want. One of my biggest conversion rate hacks is, look at your analytics, your reports, and see what country you have the highest conversion rate in, and target there. That will, give you crazy ROAS. That's free game. That's huge value. And please utilize that. So yeah, again, just 18 to 55 plus, and I leave these open. And then for all my ad groups, again, interest targeting, creator interactions, video interactions, whatever, I don't use any targeting here. And that's because, TikTok, it just creates it into such a smaller audience. But when you let TikTok use its video algorithm and you let the creatives fly, that's when things get good. So again, guys, the only real targeting is location and age. So I did age. So as you guys can see here, when it comes to creative copy, I just say really simple things like last batch, I love them so much, 50% off, full supplies last. And then again, you can have up to 30 creatives per ad group, but I just stick to 5. But you know what? The more the merrier, but test out with 5. And you can just go ahead and select them there from your creatives. I recommend one real quick, easy way to make a bunch of creatives is just go on TikTok on your phone. You can use the same base video, just use different recommended songs, maybe use a few different variations of the text-to-speech voice where it's like, oh my gosh, I love them so much, or whatever, or closing sale, whatever people are saying. Go ahead and just copy the link, send them to your email, snap tick them on your computer, and you'll be able to just fully upload them right here into TikTok ads. So once I've done that, all I do now, but once I've done that, you basically just go to the ad group level and you make 10 of them. It's gonna be 11, but yeah, so you just basically duplicate the ad group, and again, it's gonna have all those ads within, and this gives TikTok tons of different creatives, tons of different variations and combinations to test it within its algorithm, versus it just having to push one ads. The algorithm loves it. It's fresh content for its viewers, and that's what the algorithm favors. So again, I was doing this with CBO and ABO, but as you can see here, ABO didn't do so hot, CBOs did good. Again, it says edit budget. I think the day after, I put these down at like midnight or something, but again, on the 22nd, that's how much they spent. The real main muscle here, what's working right now, is CBO with ACO turned on. 5 sets of creatives and 3 sets of copies. You'll see that in my next video. I literally scaled it breathlessly, seamlessly to 50,000 a day. And I'm pretty much coasting right now. So from Shopify to TikTok ads, and how it directly translated. And yeah, one way to just stay consistent, some things to take away. So staying consistent, you want to have multiple creatives. You always want to have creatives pumping out. The people I know who are spending 50,000, 100,000 a day on ads, this is what they're doing. This is what works. Also, don't be afraid to scale horizontally. As you see, I had multiple ad accounts, and one ad account, like we're looking at right here, underperformed. Ads were getting rejected. It wasn't spending very well. I was having issues. So again, scale horizontally. And don't put all your eggs into one ad account, and really you only want to be doing this with an agency ad account, because let's say you're running balances on a personal and the account gets banned, well boom, you just lost whatever balance you had in it. So you want to be using accounts that have overall credit lines on the business center. If you guys want those, you can get those down below for free. I'm pretty sure everyone else will charge like 5-10 grand, but yeah, I have them down in the description below for free. Tons of other amazing resources in our Black Hat Discord. I'm in there all day, and you can always ask me questions. Things from Chinese New Year suppliers to payment processing to chargeback mitigations. We got all of that. Please subscribe. There's tons of crazy value coming with TikTok ads in this next video. I'm making sure it's fully structured. This is going to be the best video I probably have on my channel for advertising. So thank you for your time. I wish you guys the best of success. That has been it for me. Peace out. Soldier out. And salute.